Hello, beautiful viewers, down south throughout the cosmos. Prepare to indulge in experiencing sheer bliss, because today another riveting, cat-fitting, stellar unboxing video is about to be brought to fruition. What items will I be unboxing? What items will I be opening? Without further delay, without further procrastination, let me elicit the box. What items are encompassed inside this tangible, hefty, bulky box? Let's find out. I'm going to demystify the answer to that inquiry right now. This is the second part of my unboxing of the Futurama action figure lot. If you recollect in my previous video, I showcased the parts of Robot Santa that I received amid unboxing the action figures that come bundled with the Robot Santa pieces. In my previous video, I flaunted Amy Wong. I flaunted Super King Bender. And I flaunted Clobarella on the camera. Who will I flaunt in this video? None other than the remaining action figures, a part of the series. He did a phenomenal job condensing them in the box. They're all consolidated together. Alrighty, here's the remainder of the Futurama action figure lot. This is Captain Yesterday, a variant of Fry. Unfortunately, he lacks articulation in his legs. I need to liberate him from the packaging. He comes bundled with Robot Santa's head. I guess your Robot Santa action figure can become decapitated without any major repercussions, since the head can be reattached at any given moment. Presuming you have an intact body that has not become decimated. It's a hassle to untwist these knots. These plastic bindings always irritate me. I do not want to spend my finite life untwisting knots. I detest the fact that he lacks finger joint articulation. I don't like the idea that his index fingers are protruding out of his clenched fingers. What are my other gripes about this figurine? I'm not content with the fact that You can outperform an ankle pivot. I love his aesthetics. I love his novelties. Most figurines lack a cape. He's a high quality cape, a high quality hunk of plastic. The adhesive that keeps the cape attached to his body has yet to become compromised. Hopefully his cape will not loosen in the pending years, but the future's an enigma. This action figure may be preordained to disintegrate in the upcoming millenniums, but who knows? The plastic is considered a non-biodegradable material, so it could take potentially hundreds of thousands of years, if not millions of years, for it to begin to disintegrate, or it may transpire sooner. He cannot swivel his wrists. I detest the fact that his hands are pre-posed. I love his attire, however I detest his lack of articulation. I officially own a Fry action figure. Comes with this accessory. This may denote some type of drink or toothpaste or liquid. I'm unsure what it is. The font is minute. I need to untangle this knot, this binding. Robot Santa's head of the packaging. I now possess the decapitated head for Robot Santa. I can begin to assemble him soon. Post unboxing the other figurines, a part of the action figure line. Next up we have Calculon. He's a celebrity robot. His arms are bound in the packaging. I need to sever this binding or untangle it to free his body. I love his hues. They contrast well with one another. You have the light yellow and the rusty brown color. His appearance emulates a robot. Calculon is just an extraordinary actor. He's always dramatic. He always knows how to captivate the audience. It's always an enthralling experience to see Calculon in action, especially when he engages in witty dialogue with the other various Futurama characters. Unlike Fry, his hands can swivel, his waist can swivel, his head can rotate. Once again, I'm disappointed that his legs lack articulation. He is visually appealing to look at. If you're infatuated with robots, then this action figure will likely appease you. If you detest and disdain robots, then you may not be content with purchasing Calculon. If you procure him new or used, you'll likely obtain the legs of Robot Santa. Lastly, we have Nudar. He's some alien in the series, apparently. I don't recollect which episode he's in. Not well acclimated with this character's lore. He looks like he's derived from the same race as Dr. Zoidberg. His face looks kind of gaunt. His eyes are bulging out. He has a couple belly buttons. That's interesting. He's unequipped with an alien. He is the least desired figurine within the series. He's an obscure character. People don't watch Futurama to see Nudar in action. I believe that's his moniker. They love Bender, Fry, Professor Farnsworth, and Leela. They also love Calculon, Scruffy, and the other personalities part of the series. I would love to own an action figure of Captain Xanagan. I doubt it will ever happen. Cannot afford to pay above $11 for a Futurama action figure. His chains have been removed. He has now been liberated. Again, he lacks any type of leg articulation. He lacks any semblance of articulation in the diaphragm. He lacks a diaphragm joint. He cannot swivel his stomach or waist or torso. He cannot swivel his wrists. Interestingly enough, he has a joint in the elbows. From an articulation perspective, from an articulation facet, these figurines are just appalling. But if you can overlook articulation, they have merit. It doesn't bother me too much because they're mainly going to be flaunted on my shelf and relegated to one pose. Plus, they may be easier to balance if they lack joints in the legs. And they're easy to stand up. Actually, I revoked my previous statement. Apparently not. I thought that they were balanced properly, since they lack joints to compromise their integrity and their lower torso. But even without joints in their knees, they can still fall over easily. So handle your action figures with extreme caution. Be wary. Handle them gingerly. It comes with a laser gun, similarly to Amy Wong. You can equip it at your discretion. Here's Nudar. And here's the final piece for Robot Santa. Here's the stomach. You can attach his various appendages to this part and subsequently assemble him. So these three figurines are decent, other than lacking ample points of articulation. I have no major gripes about these figurines. I'm content with my purchase. They also come bundled with various components of Robot Santa. You can assemble for yourself at your own discretion. So overall, I'm gratified. I have no qualms about this purchase and decision. I'll flaunt these action figures on my shelf. Hopefully I can retain them for the rest of my finite life. And hopefully I can assemble Robot Santa in the pending future. I hope that you found this video to be intriguing and enthralling. Have a wonderful, marvelous day. Goodbye.